Your car is throwing warning lights, behaving strangely, or refusing to start properly, and every shop you visit either cannot find the problem or hands you a bill that makes no sense. What I am about to show you is exactly what experienced technicians do behind closed doors before they ever touch an expensive diagnostic scanner. These are the hidden reset procedures that fix the majority of electrical faults in under 15 minutes without spending a single dollar. I have personally watched cars that had been misdiagnosed 3 times in a row come back to perfect operation using exactly these steps. Mysterious sensor faults, random warning lights, rough idling that appears and disappears for no reason, battery drain that nobody can explain. All of it responds to these procedures. The most important detail is that many dealerships charge between $200 and $400 to perform these exact steps while billing it as advanced diagnostics. You are about to learn what they actually do. Subscribe before we start, because what comes after this video will shock you even more. Let us begin. Number 10. Disconnect both battery terminals and touch them together for 30 seconds. Turn your car completely off. Disconnect the negative terminal first, then the positive. Hold both cable ends together firmly for 30 seconds. What you are actually doing is draining every capacitor and memory circuit in the vehicle simultaneously. Your car's computer stores fault codes in volatile memory that requires continuous electrical charge to survive. By touching the cables together, you eliminate that charge completely. Every corrupted code, every confused sensor reading, every stuck module setting gets wiped instantly. When you reconnect starting with positive, first the entire electrical system boots from a completely clean state. Mechanics charge $80 to $120 for this and call it a full system discharge. The cables are already in your hands. Number 9. Cycle the ignition 5 times before starting. Before starting on a car showing electrical faults, turn the key to the on position without cranking. Hold it for 5 seconds. Turn it back to off. Repeat 5 times. On the 6th turn, start the engine normally. Each cycle forces every electronic module to perform its startup self-check independently. When you do this 5 times consecutively, any module stuck in an error state has to clear and restart 5 separate times. By the 6th start, the entire system has voted on its correct operating parameters. Professional technicians use $2,000 scanners to trigger individual module resets. This 5-cycle method triggers all of them simultaneously for free. Number 8. Remove and reinsert every fuse in the cabin fuse box. Take a photo of the fuse layout first. Then one by one remove every fuse, wait 3 seconds, and reinsert it firmly. Every time you remove a fuse, the module connected to that circuit performs a cold restart from its factory default state. Doing this across every fuse forces every interior electronic system to restart fresh simultaneously. Climate control modules, window regulators, infotainment systems, body control modules. All of them get a clean reboot without specialized equipment. A can of electrical contact cleaner on the fuse terminals while you have them out costs $3 and adds protection against resistance buildup. Number 7. Perform a throttle body relearn with the engine at operating temperature. Start the engine and drive for at least 10 minutes until fully warmed up. Turn the engine off. Wait exactly 60 seconds. Restart and let the engine idle without touching the accelerator for 2 full minutes. During those 2 minutes, the engine control module maps actual airflow through the throttle body and writes that as the new baseline. Any carbon buildup, any sensor drift that accumulated gets corrected in real time. This eliminates the hanging idle, the surge at low speeds, and the flat spot under light acceleration that mechanics often misdiagnose as fuel injector problems. Technicians perform this after every throttle body cleaning and charge for it separately. Number 6. Reset the power window calibration on every door. Every power window motor has a position encoder that tells the body control module exactly where the glass is at every moment. When that calibration drifts, the body control module receives incorrect positional data, creating interference across other systems sharing the same data bus. To reset it, open each window fully and hold the switch down for 5 additional seconds after it reaches the bottom. Then close it fully and hold the switch up for 5 additional seconds after it reaches the top. Do this on every door. Owners frequently report that unrelated electrical faults, including intermittent central locking and random interior light behavior, resolve completely after this procedure. Number 5. Clean the mass airflow sensor with dedicated spray. Your mass airflow sensor measures exactly how much air enters the engine on every breath. When it gets dirty, it sends slightly inaccurate readings to the engine control module. The ECM compensates by adjusting fuel delivery to match the incorrect air reading. Wrong data every single combustion cycle means poor fuel economy, rough idle, and fault codes pointing everywhere except the actual cause. A can of dedicated MAF sensor cleaner costs $6. Remove the sensor, spray the wire element gently without touching it, let it dry for 20 minutes, reinstall. Many check engine lights related to oxygen sensor readings disappear within one full drive cycle because the root cause has been removed. Number 4. Perform a steering angle sensor reset after any suspension work. If your car pulls to one side, activates stability control randomly, or shows a traction control warning that comes and goes, this is almost certainly the cause. The steering angle sensor tells the stability control system where the wheels are pointed at every moment. After any wheel change, alignment, or suspension repair, that sensor needs resetting to straight ahead. Start the engine and drive slowly in a straight line for 30 feet. Turn the steering wheel completely left until it stops. Then completely right until it stops. Return to center and drive straight for another 30 feet. Stability control warnings present for months frequently disappear permanently after this simple procedure. Number 3. Check and clean every ground strap on the engine and chassis. This is the single most underdiagnosed cause of mysterious electrical problems in every vehicle on the road. Your entire electrical system uses the metal body and engine block as the return path for every circuit. When any ground connection corrodes, the return path for multiple circuits becomes resistive. Sensors read incorrectly. Modules communicate intermittently. Warning lights appear and disappear with no pattern. The fix costs nothing beyond a wire brush and 15 minutes. Locate every ground strap on the engine block, the firewall, and the chassis. Remove each one. Scrub both contact surfaces to bare metal. Reinstall firmly. This single procedure has resolved electrical problems that shops failed to diagnose across multiple expensive visits. Number 2. Relearn the idle after disconnecting the battery. Every time you disconnect the battery, your engine control module loses its learned idle calibration. When you reconnect without performing this relearn, the engine idles at the wrong speed and may stall at junctions for days while relearning on its own. With the engine fully warmed up, turn the air conditioning completely off. Let the engine idle in park for 5 full uninterrupted minutes without touching any controls. The ECM maps correct idle airflow, fuel trim, and throttle position simultaneously. After 5 minutes, turn the air conditioning on and idle for another 2 minutes. The ECM now has a complete idle map including the compressor load. Stalling and rough idle after a battery change are eliminated completely. Number 1. Perform the complete sleep mode reset. This is the procedure that separates drivers who keep paying for diagnostic visits from drivers who solve their own problems permanently. Close every door, every window, and the trunk completely. Lock the car using the key fob. Walk away and leave it completely undisturbed for exactly 15 minutes. During those 15 minutes, every electronic module transitions through its complete shutdown sequence and enters deep sleep mode. Any module stuck in an active error state cannot maintain that state through a complete sleep cycle. When you return, unlock the car, sit down without touching any controls, and wait 30 seconds before inserting the key. Turn to on without starting and hold for 10 seconds. Start the engine normally. Every module has completed its shutdown sequence, cleared its active working memory, and restarted from factory default communication settings. Dealers perform this after software updates and charge for the time. You just did it in a parking lot for free. If your car has been showing electrical problems nobody can diagnose, perform these procedures before spending a single dollar anywhere. The results will either solve the problem completely or give you genuinely useful information about what is actually wrong. Either outcome saves you money. Did any of these work on your car? Drop a comment right now telling me which trick fixed your problem and what vehicle you drive. I read every single one and I reply to every real result. If this saved you a shop visit, share it with someone who is dealing with electrical problems right now. Subscribe because the next video covers the 5 diagnostic mistakes that cause mechanics to misdiagnose electrical faults and charge for parts your car never needed. You cannot afford to miss that one.